I have with me a filmmaker of a different kind. Mr. Balasubramanian has made a film that does not show anyone's face. It's an experimental film. Bala, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me on the show.
Tell me about the film and how did this idea come about? What's this film all about?
I wanted to do a film that's very unique, that has not been tried anywhere, to my knowledge, by anybody around the globe. So the basic thing is to show faces on the screen. I thought, why not make a movie without showing faces on the screen? But it needed a strong logic to not show the faces. So I said, what could be the uh, best logic than death that doesn't see any face value when it comes at one? And that's how Namma Ooru Joker was born, as a satirical comedy at life and death.
In fact, you have won a few international awards.
Yes, sir. We've won several awards, and it gives us a lot of pleasure, and we are humbled by it. And particularly, some of the awards have come from countries like Brazil. So what it makes us feel is people from coming from different cultures, language, and different sensibilities also relate to the content and the experimental format that the film carries. So we are very happy about it.
And did you have any challenges when you asked for actors, when you hired them? Were they hesitant or were they willing?
Definitely, everybody was willing because it was experimental. It was a challenge to them, but they were all a little puzzled as to how will we get this going and how will we engage the audiences. So a lot of meticulous planning went into our filmmaking, and like storyboarding and different techniques that we used. We didn't want to compromise on the techniques, and we were able to create a good production value. And the actors and the technicians took up the challenge finally.
Tell us about the execution.
Um, we had about 3 to 4 weeks of pre-planning, sir. That was very important for us. Every department, we did a lot of rehearsals that helped the actors, because without showing the faces, they did not know how to emote. So it was my duty to help them understand and get into that mold. Apart from that, we also were very particular about storyboarding. So whatever we brought on paper, we were able to bring it on screen during execution. That really helped us, because the production was in itself just two schedules on a single day, and then departments like editing and art direction, everything added to the production value eventually.
You're a tech person fundamentally. It's your passion that made you said, make this film. What's the joy that filmmaking brings you?
Yes, sir. I mean, I have two particular passions in my life. One is technology, and the other is, of course, filmmaking. I used to write a lot. I still write a lot. I wanted to bring that writing on screen. So I put myself, by doing my filmmaking course in one of the institutes in Chennai. Once I gained that experience, I wanted to bring some of the writing to screen, and that's how I brought Namma Ooru Joker on the screen.
Do you think experimental films like this could also be a commercial success?
Absolutely 100% sure about it, sir, because experimental films, number one, right from the days of Round Day Garden scene in 1886 till today's Iravin Niral, have always drawn audiences to the box office. And secondly, experimental films, I feel, will bring out a technically strong movie, and they will bring out untold content in a huge way to the audiences. So definitely they have a huge way in terms of producing commercial success, is what I feel.
Your future plan?
Definitely, I want to make more movies. I want to bring out a lot of untold stories and show it to my audiences through my movies globally.
Thank you so much, Bala. That was Bala Subramanian, a filmmaker of a different kind, who has made a film that does not show anyone's face. It's called Namma Ooru Joker. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.